I'm mostly a Final Fantasy streamer, and for the next couple of weeks, I'm going to be exclusively Final Fantasy 14, so that people have an opportunity to get that holiday mount if they would like it. On Wednesday, I stream Monday, Wednesday, Friday. On Wednesdays, we have a static where we're progging Savage Raids right now, although soon we'll be doing the Chaotic Alliance Raid. So tune in if you'd like to see us die horribly repeatedly. Um, I appreciate you bringing your people here. As always, if you need to raid and run, I totally get it. It's lovely to have you here. Hello. One day I will get the whole rage spiel down much better. But I'm going to go back to this. They tore me from my saddle and took everything I own. Bring my goods back to me, I beg of you. Yeah, okay. The nice thing about this is that they're not synced, so I can just... Sorry. It's so nice. I know when I get to solo duties and stuff, I will have to do it at level, but how's it going, Terry? What were you streaming today? Uh, they tore me from my saddle and took everything I own. Bring Oh, yeah, I brought them back. Here you go. 12 bless you, adventurer. If it weren't for good men like you, I'd never leave home. Yeah, okay. Good, it's finished, and with that, this stage of your training is complete. This time your enemies were ill-behaved ruffians, but who knows what manner of opponents you will face in the future. Regardless, I have faith that you will do well. Master your sword, and you shall master yourself. Now then, there will be work for you in the days to come. Return to your training, we will speak again. And now we move on to level 10. You look well. I hope you're ready for your next task, because I require your immediate assistance. There have been several violent murders recently, and the victims of which were all Huron men. Based on the multiple spear wounds found upon the bodies of the deceased, we believe that Lancers are responsible for their crimes. Not only are these murders a blight upon our city, I fear it's only a matter of time before one of our own is targeted. I've just received reports of foreign Lancers skulking about in Stone's Throw. Considering the circumstances, I find it likely that these are our culprits. We cannot abide any more murders. Go to Stone's Throw outside the Gate of Nald and speak with any you find in the area. Good luck. With luck, we may find these Lancers before they strike again. Gate of Thal. It's fun to have the Mount Roulette button, occasionally. Uh-oh. Don't kill me, please, I'm not the one you want. Aha! Thank you. They appeared out of nowhere, asked me if I was Aldous at Spear Point. I said no, but they attacked me anyway. What did I do to deserve this? Oh no. So they were indeed the murderers we sought. What brought Duskwhite freelancers all the way from the Black Shroud? And why were they murdering Huron men with swords? First sword! What is it? Lancers for sword. A gang of them, hiding in the tunnel south of Blackbrush Station. Seems we're not rid of them yet. Evan, you might as well finish what you started. Go to Central Thanalan and dispatch the last of these freelancers. Bruce, accompany Evan. See that he doesn't die. Appreciate that. Well, I can't keep the bloke from getting skewered, but I'll patch him up best I can. Defend Bruce. He knows powerful healing magics, but he cannot employ them unless you keep all your enemies occupied. Make sure you command their full attention at all times. I'm learning how to tank. Hi, Foxy. Welcome in. Grats on your gender. I'm so excited for more Hildebrand. Oh no, this one's gonna be synced. Let me make sure I know what order these are all in. Okay. First of all... also same. Yeah, I don't care. I like that on New Game Plus, you can set your difficulty from the beginning. Oh, I don't have that yet, huh? Are there more of them, or was that all? I feel like that's probably all. Nope. There we are. Yay! Grats on your gender, Ray. Man bun's a good gender. Alright, hi Bruce. Looks like we're done here. Let's head home. I could use a drink. Yeah. Congratulations on a job well done. Bruce says you've acquitted yourself well. I must say, you've shown tremendous growth since you joined us. I wanted to ask you, Bruce believes the freelancers were out for a bounty. What's your opinion on this, Evan? Now, I have the option to not tell her their motives died with them, or I can tell her they were tracking a man named Aldous. Aldous? Are you certain that's the name you heard? He's alive? But how? Hey, 11, you come at a good time. I have another task I wish to assign you. The Immortal Flames and the Brass Blades have both requested the Guild's assistance in maintaining security at Camp Drybone, a vital outpost along the Royal Allegan Sunway. The Amalja have been raiding caravans with reckless abandon, creating a significant disruption in trade. Ul'dah has a long, troubled history with the Amalja, so raids are not unheard of. However, this recent escalation must be addressed. Go to Camp Drybone and search for these raiders, Evan. I've already dispatched other gladiators to patrol the region, so I suggest you speak with them for more information. Is it raining? I hope it is, because it usually is, and it always makes me laugh. Oh, it's not raining. Road. Hopefully you'll be back to join us one day, Wraith. I miss having you around. Not that I don't have you around it all the time. Anyway, get down, they're still here. Whoops. Don't worry, I'll be fine. Though maybe not when the first sword is done with me. Go and tell her the Amaja are dead. Leave the merchant to me. All the way back. The early ones are so easy. I knew I was right to send you. You've done us proud. 7 hells, this place reeks of sweat. How do you expect a man to concentrate on his swordplay like this? You could find, there's a lot of stuff that's, like, super on sale, Wraith. You could get something inexpensive to scratch that itch. Alright, Aldous. You remember me. How goes it, brother? Still waving your sword around like a feather duster? You... Good to see you too, Milla, my dear. You're more beautiful than I remember. You're alive? Where have you been all these years? Answer me. Me? Well, if you must know, I'm on a spiritual journey of self-discovery. Damn it, Aldous, this is serious. We all thought you were dead. And for you to walk in here as though nothing ever happened, have you forgotten how you dishonored us? I should cut you down where you stand. Oh, there's the Milla I remember. All fire and brimstone. I knew that pretty face could still contort itself into some terrifying shapes. Don't pout, girl. I'm just having fun, but as you wish, I'll go. Evan, was it? Why don't you join me at the quicksand? I could use some company, and I doubt anyone else here would be so kind. He's the worst, and I love him. Also, he and Milla are so stupid. It's great. Well, I don't know your finances, Wraith, so I can't really advise you, but I think you could probably find something worth getting for cheap, and that would be fine, you know? Hi, Lucifer, welcome in. Right now, I've decided that I need to I need people to fully understand just how stupid the Paladin questline is. Oh. I need people to understand how stupid the Paladin questline is. So we're starting with the Gladiator questline. We're doing it New Game Plus, so I don't have to, like, actually level through it. Because it's really dumb, y'all. And I need people to get that. Oh, you came. Sorry you had to witness that little reunion between me and Milla. The Sword of Nald, back from the dead. You'd think I'd be greeted by throngs of adoring fans, not threats of violence. Listen, Evan, you're good with a sword, that's plain to see. But more than that, you've got purpose. There's a fire burning within you. As a former man of conviction, I recognize a kindred spirit. Geralt named her Frenzy. She's one of a magnificent pair of swords that the drunken prodigy forged for Colosseum champions. The man who wielded her twin had eyes that burned like yours. Evan, The hells? Aldous, Sword of Nald, we've come for your head. If you do that, then how the hells am I supposed to enjoy my ale? Arrogant fool, prepare to meet your maker. Well, ain't you a bunch of impatient, humorless fellas? Up for a bit of fun, Evan. I'll lead, you follow. Alright, what level have we synced to? Do I have... What restaurant is it, Kyrie? What? Why? Okay. Okay, so the one key on my mouse is broken. Unfortunate. Gonna have to do something about that. Like to get up around, thanks. It is very rude, and I'm really hoping that I can get it to work because I really can't afford to replace it, and I shouldn't have to because I replaced it like less than a year ago. Didn't think he'd go so far as to send a gang of sellswords into the quicksand in broad daylight. What are we doing? There we go. Why is it never a bevy of beauties? Let's continue this another time, shall we? I need to find a new place to drink. One with more attractive company than this sorry lot. Yeah, unfortunately I can't game without an MMO mouse. So... we're gonna take a moment to... let's see, does this have... oh, it doesn't. Shoot. It's a good thing I'm not doing anything serious today. Tomorrow I can troubleshoot. I think I may just need to clean it a bit. It's frustrating. I'm gonna be really mad if I can't get it working because I did replace it less than a year ago. The first one I had I used for like 10 fucking years. Um, so like it shouldn't break that quickly, you know? This is not like the last one. I can't replace the... Anyway. Last time I bought a replacement, I stuck with the old brand even though I was frustrated with it wearing out quickly. If I have to replace this, I'm not going to get a racer. Because fuck it. I appreciate that, Wraith. I'm not... We'll see about it. Hopefully that's not necessary, because I will miss buttons if I'm adjusting to a new mouse. You know? My apologies, Evan. I meant to teach you a new technique earlier, but when that idiot arrived, I completely forgot. He's just so infuriating. Yay, Shield Lab. Evan, I'm glad you're here. One of our members has been attacked and gravely wounded, and I need you to go and help him. I suspect this is the work of more bounty hunters. It may even be a trap to lure more of us out into the open. Nevertheless, we cannot ignore our comrade's plight. When last he contacted us by link pearl, he said he'd try to seek shelter at the Coffer and Coffin. Take this potion and search for him there. I'm actually gonna go grab something real fast. I don't have a pin handy, but be right back, like 10 seconds. I am back. We're just gonna see if a little getting in between things will help. I may need to, you know, take it apart and clean it, but for now, do a little bit. Because now that I'm looking at it, it's kind of gross. Because I haven't cleaned it. Probably ever. It means there's gunk from my fingers. So I can just scrape some of it away, and hopefully that'll do something. Probably won't fix this, though. No. Still don't have a 1. Do I have a... Well, the good news is that I have all of the other ones, just not one. Not ideal, but workable, I guess. Right. Oh no, injured. Thank you, brother. It all happened so fast. Over by the tracks to the north. I don't know who attacked me nor why they left me alive, but I dare say the answer is out there. Surely someone saw something. Fellow outside? I saw him stumble in when I left the bar to take a piss. Was alone, as I recall. You say he's wounded? Thought he was just drunk. Suspicious characters? Well, now that you mention it, I did see a strange fellow wearing a garish purple robe. At first I thought he was talking to himself, then I realized he had a link pearl. Heard him say something about the wrong man and the Silver Bazaar? Does that help? Yes, it does. Love that I'm wearing the Santa suit in the desert. It's fine. It's Christmas. We're gonna stay dressed up. Purple robe. That sounds familiar. It was him, I'd swear it. Did you find anything else? A ring with a scorpion. Picked this up by the tracks. Might well have belonged to the bastard. Can't say I've seen its like before. Might be as Wyman could tell you more. You know him, don't you? He's the bespectacled bloke who's always lounging about in Emerald Avenue in the city. Of course, being the businessman that he is, he probably has to be compensated in exchange. Show that ring to Wyman. He's sure to know something about it. Hey, Rafe, since I'm streaming, would you mind seeing if you can find anything about, recent models of Razor Nagas and the buttons stopping working? See if they have any advice. Well now, if it ain't Evan, everybody's favorite venturer. I hear you threw your lot in with the gladiators. Questionable decision, given the events of recent days, but to each his own. To what do I owe the pleasure? Ah, put that away before someone else sees it. Where in some hells did you get one of those rings? When you don't recognize the sigil? Goddamn fool. Before you go stumbling around in the brush, you ought to at least know what kind of venomous bastards will be lurking within. Been a long time since Thedas seen a criminal organization rise from obscurity to notoriety as quickly as the Alacran. Word is they've got connections to the Breastblades, the Syndicate, and God knows who else. But you didn't hear it from me. I want no part of whatever mess you and your mates have gotten yourselves into. Understood? Yay. I'm sure that's fine. Oh, Evan! I was wondering when you might return. What news do you bring of our injured comrades? Alright, my options are member of the Alacran or head of the Silver Bazaar. Let's do the first one. The Alacran? I find that hard to believe, but no matter. One of our comrades returned from Stone Throw moments ago. A gang of bandits is said to be headed for the Silver Bazaar. They're after a man with an enormous bounty on its head. The people living there are in grave danger. In their frenzy to find their quarry, the bandits won't scruple to destroy property and harm civilians, and the few brass blades stationed there will be powerless to stop them. We must stop them, Evan. We'll protect the Silver Bazaar and avenge our injured guildmate, all in one fell swoop. A bit melodramatic, if you ask me. All this, I told you never to come here again. I couldn't sit idly by while you charge into battle against an enemy you know nothing about. Mila, a responsible guildmaster would never risk the lives of her charges like this. Who are you to lecture me about responsibility? Mila, listen to me. This is the Alacren you're dealing with. So, whatever notoriety they may have achieved means nothing to me. We'll cut them down like the common bandits they are. It's not that simple. More importantly, it's not your fight. What are you saying? They want me, Mila. I've been fending off assassination attempts ever since I returned to Thanalan. Just stay here and let me handle this. It'll be over soon, I promise. Just stay here while you go off on your own, is that it? It's been 7 years since I let you leave, Aldous. 7 years. Do you have any idea at all what you put me through? Mila, I don't want to hear it, you selfish bastard. Do you even care about the people who suffered because of you? Just get out. We don't need your help. We'll settle this ourselves. Mila, wait. There's something you need to know. Enough. Get out. All right. Save some of that for the Alacren. But do try not to let Evan here come to harm while you're at it. There are faster ways to get there, I know, but... There you are, Evan. Everyone's already in position. Are you prepared? Yeah, okay. Let's just do it this way.